This project was the first time that we've ever actually worked with the convention to promote their convention. Normally, we just show up with our cars. It's like, ooh, look, pretty cars. But this is the first time where we're like, hey, we are the car. We are the cars that are there.
One of the many unique things about FanimeCon is that we always have a specific theme for each year. And to celebrate our 30th anniversary of FanimeCon, we are choosing the theme of racing. I think that's a wonderful theme to have with anime as initial D, and many video games as well, such as Wong and Maximum 2.
The relationship started when a Fanime representative or old staff actually reached out to Jackie from Senpai Squad. She was the reason that this whole ideation came to fruition. A lot of us were already talking about how do we bring cars to Fanime, but we didn't have the contacts. And then in comes Jackie with the contact, and that's where everything started to grow. I hopped in the first conversation with Jackie and moved that conversation over to another division head whose name is Matthew, and he's been great. You know, Matthew and I have gone so many calls back and forth between when we started to now, ideating, figuring out how to get past certain obstacles and hurdles, how to get the goals that we want, and even developing further into the future. Fanime has a goal to bring something cool to their con, and we also want to do something cool. So for us, it just made sense that how do we build this project and come to life?
Senpai Squad got started in 2016, but way before that, I went to anime conventions to develop my social skills and also learn photography. And through that, I was able to meet so many cool, like-minded people, and I wanted to be able to use my connection and drive to be able to create a safe space for the community, to be able to grow and meet like-minded people.
For me, it was really important that the anime community and the car community kind of got together and got to know one another. But for that to happen, I wanted to create a safe place for the cosplayers and for the cars, because a lot of cosplayers spend many months working on their cosplay, and it's such a huge factor that cosplayers felt comfortable as who they are, what they bring out. But then again, at the same time, car people spent years putting together something that is perfect to them. To that end, I wanted to create a safe place for the car community and for the cosplay community.
The process of getting an itasha pretty much starts with an idea, right? What do you want? That's usually the hardest question. What do you want on your car? And depending on the car you have, that's gonna limit your character pool and how the design's gonna look. The duration from inception to finally what you see, something like this, what you see here, it could take many months, and that's usually very standard, because there's always delays, something's going wrong, you may need to reprint. So it's not an easy process. It's kind of like a roller coaster. Everyone rides the roller coasters, but you don't see the process that goes behind into making it.
I want people to be inspired. I want them to be able to walk up to a car and be like, oh my God, like my favorite character. I want that on my car. Like, how do I make this happen? The cosplay community largely makes a lot of their stuff. And for us to bring things to life is really important. And to me, it's meaningful, and I feel like it's inspirational to watch your favorite characters just go flying by on the road. I largely just wanted to bring the two communities together, because it's been two of my biggest passions. For me to see everybody else get excited about the things that we've built as community, that's been really important to me.
Now that we're at the point where we're working with conventions all across NorCal, really it's about trying to get involved as a greater whole. How do we bring this ideation of cars and cosplay to a grander level? How do we get to McDonald's, who's doing anime collaborations? Just this visual representation of bringing these dreams and these hopes of a cool car to life.